Forex market situation update. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. It's Wednesday today, and you're looking at the pound versus the Aussie dollar. Today, guys, I actually want to talk about a couple of mistakes that we feel that we've made, and we feel that we want to correct those mistakes because the trading is making mistakes is part and parcel of the game, right? The smart thing about it is to recognize those mistakes early on and correct them. So that's what today is going to be all about, because we got two cases. This is the first one, pound Aussie, where you probably remember we were so hooked on the pound Aussie, and we had so much success in the previous bullish campaign, right? If you remember, we started around 75.50 and took a massive move to 78.60. That was very successful. We got out. Then we wanted to take it to the next step. Well, the next stage was supposed to be a move from 78.60 to 82.38. And when we know this price was basically breaking out, we got in. But we decided a few days ago to jump the ship because we felt that this position was getting compromised by price also crossing below 78.60, right? So we took a loss on the second campaign, on the second bullish campaign, and I believe we gave back about 50%, 60% of the profit that we've made on the first bullish campaign. So we're still in pretty good shape, right? I mean, we're still profitable on the pound Aussie, but we don't think that move that we were supposed to take is over. Now we're starting to suspect that we were too quick on the trigger by ejecting from this position. We saw price flirting around with that 78.60, crossing below, but what really got us concerned was the weekly closing bar, which was just last week. Take a look. The close 78.50, where the level is 78.60. That really was the catalyst that drove us to get out. But I want to show you something quite interesting. Clearly, price is coming back up, right? It has a few days to go to the end. We have a few days to go to the end of the week. I have a feeling it's going to cross back above that level. But after a scrutinized analysis here, basically, we decided, we figured out that this might actually be judged by the monthly chart, not by the weekly chart. I want to show you the monthly chart's quite interesting. Take a look at this. So you can see last month, coming off that 75.21 on the bottom and crossing above 78.60. That's clear. Now this month started on the downside. We saw how things were looking like from the daily perspective. We saw the weekly breakdown we had just last week, but from this angle, it's pretty obvious. Price is not even close to breaking 78.60, right? This is how we filter out excess noise. From this angle, which is, by the way, monthly chart, highest authority, we can clearly see that price having a huge reaction to 78.60, and it's actually pushing itself against that level right now as we speak. It was spiking it slightly, found some solid support, and now it's bouncing back up. So here's how we were able to realize that we might have made a mistake by jumping out too soon. Even though we weren't stopped out or anything like that, we chose to get out to keep the loss as minimal as possible. But I also said we also said that even though we're jumping the ship, we might get back, right? Because if price will prove that it's serious about continuing that move, then obviously we're gonna have to follow suit and have a proper reaction. So guys, here you go, correcting that what seemed to be a mistake, jumping too soon, jumping out of this position too soon. We're coming back in, and we're gonna try to complete that move, right, to take that move all the way to the original target. We're still using the same target, right, 82.38, which is a big move, represents more than 300 pip to go. And hopefully we'll be able now. I believe price is done with that technical correction, right? Flirting around with that 78.60, now pushing back up. I believe that's basically coming back, resuming the original upside trend. So hopefully from this point forward, it's going to be all, you know, all upside move all the way to 82.38. That's about that. Pound Aussie coming back in. We'll be back with the next video, guys. Stay tuned.